Hey guys, I hope you can hear me. I got my phone charging while I'm driving. And I need to do a quick video because I hadn't done one in, I don't know how long it's been. So just a little update. The weather's changing and I'm happy about it. But the update is, I did, how did I find this? I don't know. I signed up with them or applied for a job. I don't know how it happened. You know what? I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. This lady at my job told me that her daughter got hired in with this company, and they called her really quick. They had a work from home admin job, blah blah blah. I don't know if I called them or somehow I reached out to them. I don't know how. I didn't email or call or anything, but they called me and I registered with them. After everything cleared, I got a job. I make $8 less than $8 less than what I was making my last job. I've never made this dollar amount before in my life. At least I don't remember. It's really low. So I am working. Some crap went down on my night job with the man making sexual advances and black females. Yep, lied and did everything. They lied and was, I guess, they're on his side, and there's this old black lady, she in there causing drama. I'm thinking to myself, I don't bother these people, but I guess because they didn't like, I guess they like him and all this other stuff, whatever. So they sent him to another location. But what pisses me off is this. It's funny because when I called the guy at the corporate office and placed a report, the HR lady locally didn't even have the information. She was like, what are you talking about? And I had to tell her the whole entire story. I said, pull the call. The next time, I'm going to stop being so damn lazy and record calls and write down everything. They sent him to another location. The people got mad, was talking shit, how I'm making a hostile environment for him, and I'm cussing. Yes, I cuss like a sailor. I sure enough do. I said, yeah, I cuss. A hostile environment? Would you want somebody whispering in your ear that's 80 years old, can barely walk, with his dry, decrepit ass walking up and saying, was it good for you like it was for me last night, sir? You look like you could never get hard again. But see, he was so quick to do this, and he didn't hesitate. He has a history of this. I don't care what nobody says. And what I'm about to say, hate is strong, but when I said I hated that man guts, everything about that man just, I didn't even want to see him. And he would try little slick ways to follow me and do stuff in the building. When I say something, I became the problem. He gone. I'm transferred someplace else. So even I told y'all, that manager of that place, she gonna get hers. I watched this lady do people wrong. I watched this lady lie on people. I watched her dog people out. I watched her do slick shit. I've been talking about her for a very long time. This lady did some dirty stuff. You can't keep people. You can't keep staff. One of the girls who's a manager leaves every evening to run to the gas station on the clock to buy, I forgot what she buying, because they smoke weed in the parking lot. Yeah. But it's all good. Everything is all good. So I was a temp agency, and I'm a binder at a printing place. This place is huge. Like, they make a lot of stuff, and it's pretty cool. I've never done it before, but maybe I'm tired. It's whooping my butt. I am so tired. Like I said, the pay isn't the best, but I'm making it do. The lady on my part-time job, I always work shift, and she didn't even work. And I told you, I work 20 hours a week, and she tries to cut my hours. So no, she did cut my hours, right? The lady was like, if hours need to be cut, she have to figure it out. So I guess I was the one. So I don't think I get 20, or do I get 20 now? But yeah, took 2 hours away from me. I'm thinking, okay. So now I come in on my scheduled days. Don't ever ask me if I want to work late. Don't come around me being cool. Let me work my hours. If you decide to do some little slick stuff and keep cutting my hours, I'm gonna reach out to HR. Yeah. HR could be tired of hearing people reporting you about how you mess with them. They're gonna be tired of that. But anyway, so then the supervisor's like, you cannot cuss, you can get fired. I'm thinking, lady, you worry about me cussing? if you pull the cameras that don't work, everybody will be fired. It is what it is. So, what time is it? 75? I'm trying to debate. I'll keep what I have. So, what was I about to say? So yeah, I work there. I go in from 5 to 2:30. It's pretty cool. I've never done that work before, like I mentioned, so it's tiresome. The guy I work with is pretty cool, but he likes me. He's an older guy, and you know, it is what it is. They can't hire you on until you work 520 hours, and I don't know if they give you a pay raise right then and there, like afterwards or not, but I could really use it. So, okay, so so now jobs are popping up. A bank is popping up, and there's more in my price range, and my interview is tomorrow over the phone. But everybody I talk to over the phone, it never works out. So if they don't hire me, that's fine. But my issue is this, so I work that morning shift. At night, I'm trying to stay at the job, even though it's pure hell, but it's easy money. And I'm trying to see if they'll let me work at the printing shop on the weekend. I'll work a day job and a night job. I know it's a lot. It's up in the air, I don't know. So, also, I reapplied for an apartment. So let me tell you about that. So, we don't know what's going on with the racing of the heart and the shortness of breath having now. Not only that, Chryslers, I don't know what year range. The Chrysler Town and Country van is known and infamous for having electrical problems. Mine is doing it. The air cuts on when it wants to. The backup camera stops working or works when it wants to. The door locks start acting crazy. Some people get flickering lights. I'm scared of this van. It's like I'll be driving and like it downshifts. It goes like it's not trying to cut off, but the electrical issue is that's what it does. There's a girl on YouTube. The radio, air, the door locks, everything stopped working. Everything stopped working, and it's scaring me because I'm like, okay, do I stay and push through until May? Because like I said, May, I'm gonna figure out how I would do summers, but I would definitely have to give me a few nights in the hotel room because I can't do heat like that. Or do I move forward with an apartment? So the lady's holding it to see what my decision's gonna be. So I don't know, I don't know what to do. You know, there's people I see that live in their van and they're sick. Like this one lady. Sorry, I'm trying to get my breath. There's one lady, she has an oxygen machine, but I don't know if she really lives in her van, but she shows, that she's camping. I don't know if she lives in there or she's camping, but she has a whole CPAP machine in her van. This is my thing. If I'm going to really do van life like that, I should just trade this van in for a bigger van, but I don't want payments, and then go from there and do it like that. I don't know what I want to do, to be honest with you. The apartment is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, kitchen, dining room area, walk-in distance from my old complex. They want you to have renter's insurance, which I can pay that yearly. There's no water bill, but you pay the light. I'm not worried about the Wi-Fi thing. Now, will all my stuff fit in there? It would probably fit in the whole entire apartment, like stuff on the counter and the cabinets. Like it would fit everywhere because my storage room is smaller. But this is what I would have to do if I just do it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really trying to get my breath right now. If I get it this month, try to see what the doctor's gonna say. I really don't know what to do. I'm trying to weigh my options. And then the thing about it is also, so I told y'all that I paid off some stuff. I did a consolidation, it's a partial consolidation, and I paid off a lot of my cars, and I gotta pay the small differences. I hadn't paid them other bills yet. And I got one bank reaching out to me. I told them I don't know if I'm be able to pay them. I might be able to pay everybody this month if I figure out a game plan. I don't know what to do. I really, really don't know what to do. I'm about to park for the night, y'all. So hold tight for me. Let me this is the mechanic, the guy parking, the guy who leaves the parking space for me. It's so funny because he will always leave a place for me to park, especially if he has a spot, and he tends to have the same spot every time, and he always folds in the window of the vehicles. And I could tell if he's not here or if he has a lot of vehicles in the parking lot, because the spot wouldn't be available, but I can find another one. So what I do is I'm backing in right now. I back in next to a vehicle. Okay. And I got my power station in the back. Is that window down? Okay. So I just gotta go in the back. Just gotta go in the back. Hold on. I let down whatever windows I'm gonna let down. Cut the car off. Cut the headlights off. And another thing too, so everything illuminates. Let me see if I can show you guys. Hold on. You see this? When I cut off the car, it stays on. And then, like, I don't know, like almost 5 minutes later, it cuts off. I could be charging my phone in the back, and then it decides to cut off. But then it starts making this noise, y'all. I can't, that car is too small for me to live in. I can't live in that car like that. I can't, I wouldn't be able to do it. I commend people that actually can live in their car. My phone about to go dead. I'm about to jump in the back. I commend people who can live in their car. I can't. I gotta take my work shoes off. I can't live in that car. That car is too small. So I don't know. I feel like I could either go ahead and move in the apartment, and I'm with a temp service. So it's like, do I stay in the van? Something happened to this van. Nobody knows how to fix this van. If you go on YouTube and you put in the type of van I have, electrical problem, nobody has an answer for it. And what they think it is not. Nobody has an answer for it. My phone's going to let down 2%. I'll be back, y'all. It's at 2%. I got to go jump in the back. I'm sorry to be... I'm sorry to be doing this in the dark, guys. Y'all can't even see me. Hold on. I talk like I smoke cigarettes. I don't know if you guys can really see me or not. But anyway, so I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should get the place or push van life until May like I had planned and kind of see if I can work out through that heat. But then I feel like if I left the van situation, I feel like I've failed. You know, I originally got into van life to pay off debt. But I'm dealing with a wonky van and bad health. And y'all look at this. Let me see. Hopefully you can see it. You see this? My sinuses, so where I moved, I hate that I moved because where I'm from, I'm surrounded by salt water. I moved here and my sinuses went crazy. When I get a cold, it's always a sinus infection. It always turns into something else. Crazy, I know. So my air last year, or a year and a half ago, started draining, and it would drain. No, my sinuses would drain. It drained my air, and they gave me these drops in the neti pod packets to use. I used it all up. I had to make an appointment to get some more. He was like, well, so you go through the process. The air failed whatever test he was doing, the pressure test. So he was like, I can put a tube in there. I said, okay, you know, thinking it's something quick and easy. He put them drops in my ear. They started burning so bad, it felt like something was going through my chest and about to attack my heart. When the numbing drops he had started like stinging really bad. While it's stinging, he cut the eardrum open. That hurt so bad. And then, not the cut. I couldn't feel the cut, but the cut was there. And then he put the tube in, and it's supposed to drain the fluid that doesn't come out of my ear. I don't know if it's draining because the cotton swab he put in my ear, I had it in there. I just replaced it last night. Yeah. So I don't know if it's working or not. I don't know if I'm still muffled. I don't know. I'll go back to see him in a month. And when you get a tube, you can't leave it in longer than a year. So I don't know if it's working or not. So I just put something over my ear because when the cold hit it, ooh, sheesh. Oh, gosh. Yeah. I had done Wednesday. Today is Thursday. So, yeah. I had done Tuesday. Today is Thursday. Whatever. But, yeah, so I don't know what to do. If I stay in the van, I can pay my bills and save my credit. If I don't stay in the van, I can pay the bills and my credit is going to get messed up. It's going to show late payments. But the van is having issues. I can still push through. I just don't know how long the van is going to be able to let me do this. And then my health being up and down. But I think my health is mainly, I just got to get myself in shape. I don't know what to do. I really don't. And then I got this interview tomorrow over the phone with a bank. If they ask me to, if I make it to the second step face to face, if they ask me if I want to join, most likely I might say yeah. If they don't, that's fine. I'm going to stop applying for day jobs and try to find a night job. If I can find a night job, either I stay in the van or I don't, I'm still good. So actually a night job, I think it's Remote Night reached out, like, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but anyway. So yeah, that's the update, y'all. I'm all over the place. So I need to hurry up and make a decision by this weekend, and yeah, I don't know. I'll keep y'all updated on what's going on, and yeah, that's about it. All right. I hope you guys can see me. At least you can hear me. All right, so just a little update. I got approved for the apartment, but I'm not taking it. And this is going to sound really crazy. So, because my second job is iffy, manager get into whatever mode, she may not give me enough hours. And to cover what I need a month to cover everything for living in this van, which is storage, car insurance, cell phone, Wi-Fi, gym. Because the part-time job will cover that, right? Okay. She may not give me enough hours. My full-time job, I'll have enough money if my night job is on point to pay my regular payments and may have a little bit left over to pay extra. If I get the apartment, it's going to take away and I'm going to struggle if anything was to happen really bad. And the struggle will be me not paying my thing. I can't mess my credit up. I just can't. I got to stay in the van until my credit gets straight. But right now I have two things. I have my car, which has the highest payment. I got two other ones that got higher payments, but I'm not worried about them because they got higher balances. So for the lower balances, it has a higher payment. My car payment is much higher. But I have my balance is like $5,100 something odd dollars. And then I have my credit card at the same credit union. So what I plan to do is that credit card has a small balance on it. Pay off the credit card and then pay down the car and advance the money off of the credit card, which is not going to be much. My payments will be like maybe $25 a month to get my title, because if I default with them, you ain't coming to get that car. Even though it's a piece of shit, but still. And then I'm gonna start working on my other balances, and I have a lot of $5,000 balances. So my first week there, they asked me to work overtime. I was surprised. I got me some overtime. Overtime is almost $30 an hour. So I'm available. So the guy asked me, yes, so I'm gonna put a bug in both supervisors' ear and say, hey, listen, you need me to work overtime, not with the person that I'm assigned to, but other people I've got to do it. Because the man I'm assigned to, let me tell you what this man is. This man is what you call a fake Christian. He don't understand the Bible. He walks around making noises all day like he's chanting, like he's speaking in tongues. He's gonna tell me, talk about, I'm gonna teach you patience and all this stuff, and staring at me, and I know you're thinking about me. Sir, I've only been here for a week. I don't know what makes you think I want you. Like, I don't, how you even get that impression? Sir, all I want is my money so I can pay off this debt. And carry me, I'm gonna need them. Only been here for a week, so hopefully they move me around, assign me to somebody else. But, just let me get this money. Just let me get this money. Sheesh, I do not want to be around him long. I do not. This dude got issues. He can't. Then he keeps saying they fire people, they let people go. What did I have on top of my thing? People he can't keep. They can keep people, but he can't keep people. I know he's the issue because I was told that if he gives you attitude, let us know. And I was like, of course y'all will put me with this old piece of shit. This man dug in his nose today, rolled it up on his finger, and wiped it on his pants. 5 minutes later, while he's fixing the thing so we can get situated, this Negro farted and kept working like ain't nothing was wrong. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, you nasty bastard. You could have said, excuse me or something. Like, bruh, you really did just fart. I was like, whew. Baby, I had an interview with the bank. And all I'm going to say is my face isn't the face they want on the front line. Because phone interviews are an easy way for them to figure out what face and voice they want on the front line. That's it. And those phone interviews, yes, exactly. And you know, yes, and okay, I like that. When you hear that, cut it short. It's all good though. It pays pretty good. So supposed to be calling back in 2 weeks. I don't want to leave my night job because it is easy money. But it's a lot of drama. It's some foolishness. It's always something. Always is. But that's the only reason why I don't leave, because it's easy money. And I'm a binder. So what they do is, like, they'll make, like, say they have little, like a, how would I say, like a little flyer, but it's like a say, okay, let's say we're doing cards, like birthday cards, anniversary cards. They'll make it and they'll have like this big old tall, I don't know, I guess depending on how much they need. Say they needed about, 90,000 of them. They'll put it on a they'll print it, put whatever stock paper, figure out whatever design, figure out the color, how you want to word it, however the salesperson, and the person who want to get it done, they come up with whatever they want. They agree, and then they print it and look at it, make sure it's good, and then they cut it, and then they send it to us. And what it does is the guys will put it in the machine, and when it goes in the machine, it'll fold and it come out. So say you want 100 at a time to pack. So he will stick them in there. They'll be flat, fresh off the printer. And as it's coming through the machine, it's folding it. And as it's folding it, as it comes through to me, it's already folded and it's coming through one by one. And then at every 100, if we're bundling them in 100, it'll stop, it'll pause. I can grab it and then it'll send out another 100. And I take it and I rubber band it, put in the box. That's what a binder is. I'm amazed at how people won't hire you if you don't have experience. You wear what you want. You don't have to wear steel-toed shoes. You can listen to music just as long as you get them the right quantity in the box. Make sure, it has a sticker on it, blah, 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 blah. I don't run the machine. I just bind it.